everybody. Happy Sunday and happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. It's a beautiful weekend here in New York, finally. So hop on, say hi, let me know where you're from. So today's video is something old and something new. And thanks to Mindy, I am going to show you something with a retiring set. Lovely as a tree. It's been around forever. I've had mine forever. Matter of fact, mine is a wood stamp. So it's time to say goodbye to Lovely as a Tree. And I'm pairing that up today with our designer series paper in the new catalog and a little lace bundle, which I'll be doing more videos on that later on after the catalog goes live. So again, I hope you can join me. If not, let me know if you're watching the replay. And we will get started. So, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. And let's just start. Okay, so if you're ordering online, just go to Stampersdelight.com or my website here. And there's my May host code. Now remember, you have till the 30th to place an order with me, and your name goes in the drawing for that Stampin' Up! Tote bag. Somebody's going to win that free on May 31st. Good morning, Megan. Hi, Philomena. Hi, Pam. Hi, Winann. I hope you're all having a great day and a great weekend. Before I get started, I gave you that information, but I do want to just say again, happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you all have a safe and happy one. But I would also like to say thank you to our men and women who have served past, present, and future. Okay, so that we can remain free. Okay, so again, happy Memorial Day, everybody, and God bless our troops. Okay, so I'm just going to move this out of the way. So a couple of things to get started. I just want to tell you that this is my last Facebook Live until after June 8th. My open house is June 7th and 8th, and I really have a ton of stuff to get ready. So for the next 2 weekends, I won't be on my regular Friday mornings or Sunday night. However, I will do pop-up Facebook Lives during that time frame when I can. Okay, so I just need to get a lot of stuff done before that. Also, I told you about the tote giveaway, so you have to get your order into me by May 30th. The winner will be announced on May 31st. I have a Memorial Day special right now. Place any order with me. It has to go through me, not the online system. That's today and tomorrow, and get free shipping. And also sign up for my paper share by June 4th. The details will be in this Facebook detail later. Okay? Yes, thank you for sharing my videos. Please share my videos. Okay, so it's time to say goodbye to Lovely as a Tree. I'm going to show you this set that I have here. Look, mine is so old. Look at how stained that is. And right now, it actually sold out in the clear. It's only available in the wood, so you really want to get this. I'll tell you two of the favorite things. I love this one and this one the most. This one, both of them were great for Christmas cards. Absolutely love this set. It's been around forever, and now it's time to say goodbye. So let's just see. I paired it up with, before I show you these, a little lace. Use the sentiments from a little lace. And here is the die for the a little lace. So I did show you a little bit of that with my paper pumpkin. And then, of course, this is the one, the edgelet that cuts off the edging. So those are the framelets that will be in the new catalog. I hope everybody got their catalog. If you didn't, let me know. Just think probably the next time I'm on live, I will be able to open it. I've paired it up with a couple of different things, and I'll tell you those as we go along. So the first card I'm going to show you is with Pretty Peacock. And there is the edging from that die. Aren't those trees beautiful? just no matter what you do with this, it just looks so, so beautiful. And this great designer series paper is our Perennial Essence designer series paper coming in the new catalog along with these doodads. Oh, look at that. I got things stuck to my fingers. And then when you open it, it's just a little hello card so I can leave just a little message for someone. And I just put the little trees there. Quick, easy, nice card. You want to get your set before it's retired. And of course, this is the new ribbon. So that's the first one. The second one is basically the same card, but just changed up the colors. So I use shaded spruce as the background. I got all these little pieces of paper stuck to me, and you'll see why in a minute. And then again, I used another sheet of the designer series paper, and I'll give you the dimensions also. For this one, I used the garden green in the middle, and then I used our dotted ribbon here, and I just wrapped it around and tied it right in the middle. I know sometimes you tie it down here because you don't want to mess up your image so you can see it, but this is what I love about this ribbon, because you can see right through it. And again, this is just a little note to say hello. So happy for you. And again, the trees I did this way. Great, great set. Had to do something with it, sending it off in style. The next one is with designer series paper from Garden Lane, and I used the mint macaron, and I used the larger tree, and of course our stitched framelets with our mint macaron ribbon. And of course these are mint macaron also, and those are the colors that are being retired. So you really want to grab those doodads now, okay? This one I used the saying, words are never enough. And I pulled everything out here so I could tell you where I got everything from. The words from this set are actually used from the lily pad. I think that's the one I used. Nope. Sorry. Which one did I use here? I used, here we go. Words are never enough. Rooted in nature. By the way, if you have rooted in nature, you definitely want this set. Why do you ask? Well, look at the trees. You can never have enough trees. So if you have this set is not retiring. You want to get this set before it does, because they pair up so nice. So unfortunately, I did need a sympathy card for this weekend. And I used Words Are Not Enough from the Rooted in Nature. And then from the lily pad, I used the Thinking of You with Loving Thoughts and Prayers. And again, I stamped the inside with the tree. I don't like to say what a nice card, because it's a sympathy card, but unfortunately we do need these. Now, the new set, A Little Lace. This one I did on our purple posy, and of course this is our Highland Heather background. And instead of using it on the edge here, I did it with another layer behind it, and then layered it onto the purple posy. And then this piece is 3 1/4. Well, let's just tell you. This is 3 3/4 by 4, and then the purple is 5 by a tad less than 4 inches. Okay, just a little tad left, little cut off there. So this one, if you can see it, I embossed the vellum with white, and then I colored the back side of the vellum with our blends, and of course I put the new colors on the faceted doodads. Now I did that because I wanted to hide most of my glue dots. Unfortunately, I had to put 2 here. I don't know if you could see those, but I didn't want to put too many on there, but actually I could probably do it and it would work. And this one opens up this way. And again, there's the new ribbon with the purple posy. I didn't put a saying on the inside of that one. And then what I did was, and I can't tell if it shows, but On the vellum, I use the Wink of Stella. So don't forget your Wink of Stella. Again, this is a little lace bundle. The next card I did, I used the whole piece of the die, and then I used the edgelet, and I used our Dazzling Diamond paper, or glitter paper, glimmer paper there. I don't know if you can really see it. So I edged that, and I used our epoxy doodads. And then I used our black ribbon with the glitter in it. And this framelit is also from Lily Pad. So this makes a really nice wedding card. Black and white always looks so elegant. Or even an anniversary card. And when you open it up, it says wishing you all the best. And of course this edging is from a little lace. The saying on the front, the congratulations, is from First Frost. So you see how, don't forget to look at other sets for sayings and framelits. A lot of people ask me how I figure out what I'm going to use. Your catalog is your best friend. If I'm looking for a sentiment and not sure what framelit I want or how I want to put it on there, I go to the back of the catalog. I flip through the framelits, and then I see which one would look better or which one it would fit. So always use your catalog. That's what I do. And again, I'll bring that up close. The still shots will be on either later today, tonight, or tomorrow. And again, there's the inside. Beautiful wedding or anniversary card. It could be anything, really, but to me, that just looks like a wedding card. And then a little simple stamping. Oh, simple stamping is going to be last. And then I'm going to bring in this one. Again, this is on the Pretty Peacock. And again, I use the new framelit, or the new die with the edgelet. And you can see this is the first time I did it. First time I tried it, and I didn't quite get it perfect, but it's a lace. It looks beautiful. And then for this part, I fussy cut that. I stamped it, I fussy cutted it. And then again, I put some Wink of Stella on it, and I used our doodads in there. And if you can see up close, I'll bring it. I put some little dots of color up through here. Okay. And this I embossed in white. Just a little note to say hello. Like I said, this was my first card. I always call them my dummy cards. And then on the inside, you mean so much. You mean everything to me. And I just love to use that for the inside of the card. Adds so much to it. The last card I have to show you of mine, I have a couple other things to show you, and I'll be showing you. What stamp set are those lovely flowers from? The flowers, okay, these flowers, if that's what you're talking about, Megan, is A Little Lace, new catalog. I'm going to bring this one in. I call this simple stamping, even though it's your coloring. I just like the Pineapple Punch bright yellow with the black, and then the shimmery paper, and then add some more shimmer to it. Stamped color, paper, ink, stamps, and blends. You mean everything to me. The best moments in my life happen when I'm with you. And that one, I thought I put that set out here too. Let's see, which one did that go to? Huh, I don't remember. I didn't put that. Oh, yes, I do. I forgot. Okay. So the inside saying, the best moments in my life happen with you, are with Daisy Lane. Now, here's the thing I love. Do you see this flower right here? Well, I just think it looks like a lot like these flowers, doesn't it? So that'll be another video for me when the new catalog comes out, because I can use the punches that coordinate with this set with a little lace set. I think they go really nice together. Okay, so those are the sets that I used. Now, one thing before I stamp, I did want to show you. I did a swap with some demonstrators. And this one, I'm just showing you, this is Mary Knob. Not sure if I pronounced her name right. But I'm showing you because I want to show you the designer series paper. I didn't take them out of the kit, the plastic. This is from Joey Hartman. And this is that Garden Lane, which I used. And there's another designer series paper with that. Here's another one with the Garden Lane, but it's the stamp set. The Verdant stamp set. So I just like to show you a couple of other little things. And here's that Garden Lane paper again. And this one is Melanie Hocken. I'll be back to show you a lot more swaps that I've been doing with some demonstrators. But for now, let's get stamping. So the first one I'm going to do is just to show you some simple stamping. Because if you're like me, I love the fun folds, the fancy folds, which I'll be getting back to after June 8th, my Fancy Fold Friday. But I also like to do just simple stamping. Sometimes you just want to stamp some cards. So I'm going to take my pineapple punch, fold that in half. This will move over here. This is with the shimmery white. So I will put the measurements on. The black is 5 1/4 by 4, because that's 4 1/4. And the shimmery white is 5 by 3 1/4. So this one I'm going to do this way, because you know I like to change it up a little bit. Grab my memento. And hopefully my husband remembers that I'm doing a Facebook Live, because he's out golfing right now. Just going to ink that up. Make sure I got it inked up good. I'm going to do it this way because then I can see better. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to change it up just a little bit. And I had black on my fingers. That's why we have two sides. Okay. And I'm going to line that up. Stamp. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in, again, this is the stamp set A Little Lace. It's got a cute little flower here. And I'm going to add that little flower right up there. Oop, that's a little light. That one's good. All right, it'll be okay. Just a little bit light, but I'm going to color it anyway. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some blends. Remember, there's no mistakes in stamping. I'm just going to take my pineapple punch. This is the dark color. Flick some color right in the middle. And then a little bit on the ends. I've already started working on my video or my ideas after my open house for my first Facebook Friday, Fun Fold Friday again. So I will definitely keep you posted on that. And then just blend that. If you're leaving me comments and I'm not looking or answering, I will do so later. Okay, there's the yellow one. And then I like these colors because they're summery or springy. We didn't really have spring, just went right to summer, I think. I'm not complaining. I'm going to use the other side here. just to get a little bit dark in there. Anybody having any barbecues this weekend? Yes, Megan, I like the fun folds too, and I will get back to those now that something old and something new is just about coming to an end. Even though I think I did some fun folds with that too. But I really wanted to concentrate on how they coordinate with each other, the old sets going out, the new sets coming in. And I didn't want anybody to forget to order those. Okay, this one I'm going to use again. And then I'm going to use the green. So I'm just going to do some dark green here. This is Granny Apple. Bright, very bright colors. I'm going to change this one up just a little bit. Because you already saw the other card, so we got to change it just a tad. Okay, so that one's there. And then I think what I'm going to do... Okay, let me do the pink first. Oh, you had a barbecue last night? A snowstorm? Oh, my goodness. Betty said they just had a snowstorm last week. Oh, please. I'm just going to color that. Go right around that. We're going to open the pool tomorrow. Yay. Okay, so there's a little of that. If you notice, I use both ends of my blends. This side is great for smaller places, but sometimes I just use it because it's a little more controlled. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change these colors. I'm going to put the purple here instead of the pink. No dark, just the light. And a lot of people ask me also, do you have to use both the dark and the light? You can use your blends singly. This is where I didn't get the image very well, but that's okay because I'm going to fix that. And then on this one, I'm going to take the lighter Granny Apple Green. See, now I just grabbed the other point. I'll be honest with you, whichever one I grab is what I use. And I'm just going to put some green on there. Okay, so now watch how I fix that little boo-boo. Tie that right in. And then here I'm going to put a couple little more dots. Nobody's the wiser. Oh, I forgot a little green here. Okay, voila. Not done yet. Next thing I'm going to do is, and let me bring the set back in because here are my two, I love these sayings. And I have a friend that she always buys me cards that say something like this. You'll always be my friend. You know too much. Every birthday card I get from her says something like that. So now I can make her a card. All right, so for this one, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp in the black. You'll always be my friend. Let's do that first. Okay. And then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. Yeah, I kind of like the brush end too, but there's sometimes that you need the... You mean the wider one, right? They're both actually a brush, I guess. I'm just putting some... Even though this is shimmery paper, I like to add a little more or a little extra shimmer. And I do the same thing, except for I didn't with the pink. I do the same thing with this that I do with my watercolor pencils. Start with the light and then end with the dark, just in case some color gets on your Wink of Stella. And now I'll do the green. Just a little tip that I use. It just seems to work better. Because sometimes you do pull up a little color on the Wink of Stella. Okay, so there's that. So now I'm going to layer that. I'm going to move this out of my way before I get it all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and nail this down. I'm going to grab my card here. Here's the inside. I'm going to do this first, just in case I make a mistake. You know too much. You'll always be my friend. You know too much. I love this saying. I just love it. Okay, and with that, I'm also going to stamp that, and I will do the pink. Look how easy you can just blend that. Just go ahead and throw it in there. I'm off for easy. So I have so many new ideas coming up starting after June 8th. I'm excited. Can't give it away though. And this, I'm just going to put some yellow. Okay, now that's going to go on the front. This is going to go in the inside. And then what I'm going to bring in, let me bring in the other card. Here I use the epoxy rhinestones, as I call them. They are not retiring. And for this one, if I can find what I did with them, they should be on the table here somewhere. Where did I put those? Well, if I don't find them, I'll put them on when I do. When I start moving stuff, I'll find them here. They're probably over here. Amazing how I keep missing things when I'm live. It's like when you're looking for a stamp set. You ever have that? Oh, there they are. They were hidden. Like looking for a stamp set. You look in the same place 20 times. Okay, so now these are the Artisan Pearls. They are retiring. And that's what I'm going to bring in on this one. So for this one, I'm just going to put a little pearl. And I'm using the yellow just to, in each center. And then I'm going to put a couple right there. Well, look at that. I only got 2 left. I might as well use them up, right? Okay, so where should I put this one? Well, let's see. Let's just put that one right. Right at the end of friend. Ta-da! Simple stamping. Same card, 2 different ways. Quick, easy stamping. Beautiful set. Love this set. Okay. And I'll show you I'll show you the pictures or the still shots. Now, for this card that I wanted to show you, I had to stamp for the last time. Yes, it will be the last time I stamp with Lovely as a Tree. This is the new Seaside Spray. And you can see I've already done the lace part of it. I just want to show you that this lace, I did it wider. Really doesn't matter which way you do it. You can do it wider, you can do it skinny, whichever way you want. Hi, Karen. Thank you, Carolyn. Okay, so what I did, and I showed this on my Facebook live with the paper pumpkin, my paper pumpkin, but I'm going to show you how I did it again. Okay, so of course for the other sets that I showed you, or the other cards I showed you, you use the whole die. For this one, all you have to do is just put it in like this. Now, little trick I've been doing is I'll explain this the way I do it. Okay, so I take the die and I run it through this way. It sticks so well that I take it out, flip it around, and run it through this way also. It takes out a lot more of those little nooks and crannies. One thing you do want to do, or you want to remember with this die, is just there's some little holes there. You want to make sure you clean them all out, okay? Because that will make it work better. Okay, so just fold it in half. Then I'm bringing in another of the Perennial Essence Designer Series paper, which is 4x4. And that's going to go right here. And it can overhang a little bit. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Look at that paper. I just hate using up that, or hiding that piece. Now, when you look in the catalog, it tells you what colors are in here. Don't be afraid to use other colors because they do have a lot of different colors in there. Like there's a little pink. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece for the front, which is 2 inches by 4. Actually, it's just a little tad wider than 4. You see it goes right to 4 1/4 because I wanted it to overhang. You can cut it to match this piece, but I wanted it to overhang. Okay, you ready? Here we go. It's the last time for my lovely as a tree. I'm going to take this stamp. I'm going to ink it up with my Seaside spray. And I'm going to stamp. And I'm using very vanilla. There's my trees. I'm not going to ink it up again. I'm going to move it a little bit right on top of where I stamped, stamping again. So you have different trees. And then I'm going to do it one more time over on this side. It just gives you that forest look. Move that over here. So this is going to go right on here. Going to snail that down. I can't believe I'm not using any dimensionals tonight. What was I thinking? And this is going to go right here. And you see it goes right to the edge of the card. So it's 2 by 4 1/4. Then I'm going to bring in my new ribbon. You can see it's new. I haven't even used it yet. Just going to grab that edge. Remember my little trick. Leave that cellophane piece on there and just pull it. And I'm going to cut off 2 pieces. And I could just use the the ruler, but I'm just measuring them to each other. I can trim that. Now, the next trick is, I can use snail on this, or fast fuse, it'll work. Snail will work too, but I find with ribbon, especially when it's the same width, I like to use my tear tape. It holds it a little better. Hi, Gloria. That's okay, you just tuned in. You can watch it from the beginning, and of course it'll be on YouTube tomorrow. I'm just going to tear that off. Whoop. get my pick tool here. So how's everybody's wish list going? I got a lot of product already, but my wish list is very, very long. And if your wish list is very, very long, contact me so you can join Stampin' Up! In my team, and you can get it at a discount. There, it fits right on there, perfect. I'm just going to do this one. And put that right up here. And then I can just flip it around and see I got a little edge there, so I'll just trim that off with my ribbon scissors. There we go. Now these are my pieces when I trim cardstock. I save all of these. And Vicki had a great idea. It almost looked like a cosmetic brush holder that she had her strips in. I'm going to have to go look for one of those. I have them over here, but not easy to get to. So anyway, this is going to, I like this saying. I love the just a note to say hello, because you can use that for anything. You can use it for a birthday, just a hello, whatever. So I'm just going to stamp that again in the Seaside Spray. Take that. And then I can do it right here. I can do it up here. I'm going to do it up here. And I'm going to just snail that down before I cut it off. I want it over, all the way over, just like I did the, just a little bit. And change that just a tad. Okay, I want it over just a little bit more. There we go. And then I'll snip this off. Thank you, Deb. There we go. Got a cute little note card here. The inside, I'm not done with the outside, but the inside, I'm going to take, oh, I lied. I'm going to use my stamp one more time. So just a little note to say hello, and how about you mean everything to me? Sometimes you don't need a reason for cards. I'm going to stamp that, ink it off twice, because I want it real light. There's my little forest. Gives it such a nice look on the inside. That one's out. And then just slide that right in here. The inside is the same as it's 4x4, so it fits right in there. You could have it longer and have the white showing through, or the off-white, but I didn't want it that way. Okay. Again, this is very similar. Same card, a little bit different. This was on dimensionals. I knew I used dimensionals and the little doodads, but for this one, I'm going to use some more of our Artisan Pearls. I love these pearls. Again, they are being retired. But remember I said there was a little pink and a little purple in there? So I'm going to use the pink on here. I'm going to put 3. I always end up putting 3 there. And then I'm going to put them right here too. Just want to get that right in the right spot. Right in those little lace holes. Grab this one. And there you have it. Another idea. Let me bring that up. Saying goodbye to Lovely as a Tree. So I know this was a quick video tonight, but I want you to get out and enjoy the rest of your evening since it's such a nice evening. I'll bring in the cards again so we can see them, and I'll have the still shots later tonight. Again, here's another lovely as a tree. And lovely as a tree. So bye, lovely as a tree. And then the other ones that I have were a little lace. Two different ways to do that. The beautiful, gorgeous wedding or anniversary card. And then, of course, the one with the vellum. So again, just let me flip the camera. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, I won't be on my regular schedule Friday mornings or Sunday night for the next 2 weekends. But I will be doing some pop-up videos here and there during that 2 weeks when I can. And they may just be another fun fold. So I will give you at least a half hour to an hour, or, let you know. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, have a great Memorial Day weekend. Again, have a safe one. Thank you to our servicemen and women, past, present, and future. Okay? Happy stamping. Bye.